Hey, someone who's neither scrofulous nor insouciant is our JT. Mixing it with the motorheads today, mate.
Yes, I am. I've never been inscrupulous in my life. Yeah, the Dollar for Drought campaign, I'm not sure if I got that right. Welcome back, Simon. Good morning, everyone. The Dollar for Drought campaign that we've been running on Weekend Sunrise over the last month, because so many Australian farms are in drought, 2/3 of New South Wales and Queensland farms in drought at the moment. So we asked Australia to help us help the farmers with Dollar for Drought campaign. Well, I'm happy to say that Australians have put into their pockets and pulled out $108,400 so far. We will take more donations this morning, but we've also had a massive donation from Nissan. So thank you very much to Nissan. As a result, we've come out here to Nissan Motorsport HQ, and you're right, we've got V8 Supercar drivers coming out our ears. The Kelly brothers, Rick and Todd Kelly, are going to be with us this morning. We've got James Moffat, we've got Michael Caruso, we've got stars from across the Seven Network, all coming down here to have a great morning. We're going to play with cars, and it's going to be loud. Not like other motorsports that happen around the world at the same time. But first up this morning, we need to see what's happening weather-wise.
Good on Nissan, JT, for pitching into our little campaign here.
Yeah, and absolutely a huge thank you to every Australian that donated just $1. That's all we were asking for, $1 for drought. We've raised over $100,000 by doing just that. So thank you to everyone watching who donated $1. And like you said, a big thank you to Nissan and Nissan Motorsport. They got right behind it. So that's why this morning we are broadcasting live from Nissan Motorsport HQ, and the Kelly brothers have got up nice and early to join us. Rick and Todd, thank you for coming this morning.
Pleasure.
I guess for you guys, talking off air, it's a bit of a personal, a bit something you've got empathy for. Growing up in Mildura, you've seen firsthand what drought can do to families and farms.
Yeah, absolutely. And being V8 Supercar drivers, you get the chance to do a lot of great things, but one of those things is raise awareness for different things that are close to us. And exactly like you said, the drought thing for us as a family is something we really want to jump behind. And from a manufacturer point of view, Nissan's very keen to as well. So we're pretty glad. We've got some stickers up for you guys and ran a bit of awareness at the Grand Prix as well. So we're stoked to be behind it.
And Todd, we're really excited that you guys are behind us as well. So this morning we get to hang out at Nissan Motorsport HQ. This facility is first class and brand spanking new.
Yeah, well, we've been off the farm for quite a while now, living in Melbourne, setting this place up and racing cars for almost 17 years. And moving from the land to the city to do this, it's so easy just to be oblivious to what goes on outside of the city. You go to the supermarket. We're so lucky in this country of ours in Australia to get some of the best produce and meats. And it's just like magic. It just appears in the supermarket. But, you know, farmers are really doing it tough out there, and it's important that Rick and I do everything we can to raise awareness and, most importantly, money to help these guys out.
Well, we're so stoked that you're involved, and as a result, we get a little bit of a tour of Nissan Motorsport HQ, and I can tell you the barbie is on. We've got Lee Chan from My Kitchen Rules. She's already cooking up a storm, and we're going to be eating up a feast here this morning. But right now, let's have a look at the weather. Look, if you're watching and you'd like to contribute, we're still taking donations. Just go to the Sunrise website to find out how to do it. It's called the Dollar for Drought, and we're raising money for the people that need it most, the farmers who are struggling in this time of drought around the country.
Thanks, JT. Gee, Rick and Todd give petrol heads a good name. Very well-spoken young men.
Absolutely. I'd have to say probably two of the most well-spoken men in sport in this country, not just motorsport.
Yeah, they just beautifully summed it up, what we're all thinking. So thank you. Terrific. We'll see you again in half.
JT, have you got those coffees back from Rick? Has he come back?
Oh, we do.
Good.
Yeah, actually it was Todd. I have to be fair.
Sorry.
It was Todd that went and got them, and thank you very much to Todd. Where is Todd? We're very happy. Now, hey, if your kids play PlayStation and you're constantly hassling to go and do something else, listen to this for a story. So PlayStation has a game, Gran Turismo, and they do a competition where you basically race other people who also play PlayStation Gran Turismo, and the best person in this competition, it ended up being that bloke in the picture there, Lucas Ordonez. He's now signed to Nissan as a race car driver.
Oh, wow.
He has gone from PlayStation player to actual driver, and Rick Kelly, this is
The GT Academy is in Australia. We brought Lucas along, as you said. He's pretty quiet today, but great success story from, you know, playing a computer game to actually being a professional race car driver. So really good, innovative way to bring, you know, young talent from all around the world together and give them that opportunity. And
well, so you were saying you and Todd kind of grew up going through a young driver development program, and now kind of the PlayStation has become that.
yeah, absolutely. Todd and I got the shot to be race car drivers many years ago through a similar program, or slightly different at that time. And with our own race team, we've always wanted to try and find ways of bringing that young talent from Australia to the front, you know, because it's very, very difficult to get a shot in motorsport globally. So this is a great way.
Well, Lee Chan, 7-star Lee Chan, who's driving you're watching at the moment, doesn't actually have a driver's licence. So she could almost be what Rachel Finch is to Formula One, potentially.
Doing pretty well.
How are you going there, Lee?
I don't actually think I'm racing
go
on
the
the track.
wheel.
I'm racing in and around it.
Not important. And you can just reset. Let's have a look at the national forecast. It's on PlayStation, and all you need to do is get the game.
Absolutely, get the game, and you practice on the Silverstone track, and 6 lucky Australians that compete and win in Australia will get the chance to go overseas to Silverstone and compete with drivers from around the world to become a Nissan factory driver.
I'm blown away by this. I love this competition because I always fancy myself as a bit of a hotshot when I get on the game.
I saw you on, I think, a polo field in a car spinning the other day, wasn't it?
That's, yeah, that is actually true. That was me.
Yeah. Some more practice on the game, you'll be laughing.
Yeah, okay. Should have blurted him off on that. We'll see if we
It is wonderful, JT. When I was growing up, we'd play Pac-Man, which was a game in which you'd run around a dark room listening to electronic music, gobbling up glowing biscuits, but there was never any practical application for that, sadly.
Not quite as educational as that. Thank you, JT.
Dollar for Drought has been Weekend Sunrise campaign to raise money for the drought. Ty Hara from Home and Away has been very kind to join us this morning. We're at Nissan headquarters for Motorsport because Nissan have also gotten right behind it. Moff is behind us, James Moffat. Now, in terms of good drivers, he is one. Races V8 Supercars. In fact, won Nissan's only race in last year's season. And, mate, we're doing a challenge. This is the reversing challenge. Go. Okay, so Ty, you're going to have to do this as well. Yeah. Just confirming, you've got a driver's licence?
I did, yeah. Is that all right?
Yes.
I did.
Say yes, say yes.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, the
Hey,
moth.
Moff, you're supposed to be good at this. Don't hit, don't... Yep.
What?
He did it, didn't he?
That's good.
Yeah, he did it.
You guys do have insurance, right?
Oh, he's actually doing quite well. Mate, you've come down, you've flown from Sydney to be with us in Melbourne, and we really appreciate it. Why did you want to get involved with Dollar for Drought? Tell your story while you're driving.
I just thought it was really important to come down, lend a hand for all the people out there. And, okay. Do I have to turn around?
Put on your seatbelt. Safety first. Do they let you drive at Summer Bay?
No.
And put it in forwards.
They don't.
And go.
Just to
So
be
what do I
clear,
go?
His talent driving
You've got to
without a
go
licence.
Didn't he say he didn't have a licence?
just
He's okay in car
confirming.
parks.
No,
Just confirming.
he's got a licence again. I think he was joking.
Great, it's not a Lara Bingle
and
kind
now,
of thing.
stick it in reverse, and back you come. Around the cones.
It's very difficult to drive when someone's sitting in your passenger seat playing the Benny Hill theme on their saxophone.
Oh, this is quite good.
I'm not sure whether he
Any
should take his
aspiring
clothes off or not.
actors, or
Oh no, he's done well.
I reckon he's actually done quite well
I wonder
here.
if there's a reversing camera on that car.
I think there is. This is the brand new Nissan X-Trail. I reckon there is. And what?
It's nice.
Hey,
Well
Moff,
done.
I reckon he's done a better job than
Great
you.
job.
You did a great job.
No offence, but what? Okay, did Moff win or did Ty win? We're going to go by applause. Moff. Look at that fatigue. Ty Hara from Home and Away.
The crowd goes wild.
And there might be a space for you in Nissan Motorsport.
Hopefully, I know. We'll see if I can crash one of the big cars.
Yeah. A huge thank you to Ty, making the effort to come and join us for Dollar for Drought. If you'd like to donate, you still can. Hashtag Dollar for Drought. Hashtag. And any little bit you can do will help us and help the farmers.
Well,
See you back
why
here in
not?
half an hour.
Why
Well
not?
done. Nailed it.
Thanks,
That's
JT.
terrific. And thank you to the wonderful people at Nissan for kicking in and being, getting behind our great cause.
Back down to JT. Nissan doing some good things for the Dollar for Drought campaign.
They certainly are, and I'll tell you what, the autumn racing I'm not just saying that because I'm an ambassador, and very much looking forward to the carnival happening. 6 fantastic days at Roseville and Randwick. But right now we're talking about Nissan Motorsport because they got right behind our Dollar for Drought campaign, and the Kelly brothers, you guys have been fantastic. So thank you so much.
Pleasure.
On your cars, you've gone so far as to put our hashtag on your cars, and you're going to take that down to Tassie this weekend.
Yeah, we ran that at the Grand Prix, and we're going to definitely continue running it. For us, like we said before, excited to help raise a little bit of money and awareness as well. And Todd and I stuck them stickers on, so apologies if we haven't spelled it right.
You've done a great job, and we really appreciate it. This facility here is fantastic, Todd.
Yeah, it is. We actually did most of it ourselves, a lot of the building work, and it is our pride and joy. We get to play with race cars and not only drive them but design them and build them. So really a dream that we live in every day. It's really cool.
Well, this block here, they've packed in a whole set of factories, and almost everything except for the tyres is made right here. And speaking about packing things into small spaces, Ty Hara from Home and Away has made the effort to come along to support Dollar for Drought. He is a ginormous human. Just jump in Rick Kelly's car if you could, mate.
If I fit in, can I get my name next?
On the window, no problem.
How tall are you, Ty?
6'3".
6'3". How tall are you, Rick?
6.
Yeah, okay, so pretty much the same. Oh. How's it feel in there, mate?
Yeah, it's good.
Don't break anything.
I'll try not
Where are
to.
you going?
Like a glove.
He's nearly in.
Rick, you may have to clean the seat after this. I think myself.
You're looking very comfy, mate. You reckon you could stay in there for a few hours?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Hey, you better get out because we're about to eat the pancakes. Well, we saw Lee Chan's cooking first on My Kitchen Rules. These days, she travels the great state of Victoria cooking for Coxie's Big Break. And this morning, she is making breakfast for us.
Yes.
This is kind of a Canadian-style pancakes.
It's a little bit. Well, I reckon it's a bit of a bloke's breakfast. So we've got pancakes, almond milk pancakes, so they're nice and light, and we've got bacon and maple syrup.
Ty managed to get out of the V8 Supercar quite quickly when pancakes were mentioned.
Obviously took too long to cook these pancakes. We had a bit of a slanty barbecue, so we've got these imperfect oval-shaped pancakes. But I think it adds to the charm.
I think so too.
So we top them with bacon.
You can start plating them up. We'll see you back in half an hour. We've got to actually start packing the cars into the truck because they've got to head to Tassie for this weekend. In fact, we'll do that now and we'll see you back here in half an hour.
It's nice to know that you get an individualised pancake. They're not all the same.
That's just...
They're like snowflakes.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Definitely
JT's.
not for the
Where's everyone else's? Couldn't you do it like a
right,
sandwich, like a bacon sandwich? You know,
Yeah, a
pancake.
panbo.
Yeah,
Pandwich.
I like it. A pandwich.
Bacon pandwich.
It's going to catch on.
Here.
It's going to catch on.
TM.